queridos, como é que vocês estão? Tudo bem? Eu tô aqui com o Niter, ele é o fundador e o CEO do RavenQuest. Ele tá fazendo uma festa belíssima aqui. Eu vou fazer algumas perguntinhas para ele aqui, ver se a gente consegue pegar algumas informações. So, Niter, thank you for giving me this time. It's a beautiful party out here, man. Congratulations at first. So, let me ask you first, what is your main goal for RavenQuest in 2025? What is it you aiming for? Like it's not the global launch, because the global launch it's right after us.
Not the global launch.
No.
Okay, well, hey.
Global launch is still in February, man. We gotta know what's after next.
I mean, that is our goal right now, but ultimately it's just, we've always said we have a mission to be the biggest Web3 in the game in the world. We know we'll achieve that. Now it's bigger than that, right? It's how do we make sure we bring in the masses from Web2. We have an incredibly high quality game, and we know that's how we can truly capture that. Making sure that a Web2 player can come in and just enjoy the game without the Web3 side and look at that as like an upgrade for them, right? And that's really our goal, is to make sure that we can include everybody and capture the bigger audience, but also we have an incredibly special game to do that.
So goal is just to be the biggest Web3 gaming ever.
Not just that, but that and more.
Okay, nice. So it's very hard to see MMOs creating tournaments and going like the esports road. So do you plan to keep making tournaments out of RavenQuest? How does it feel like? What do you have in mind to create an esport out of RavenQuest?
I think it has to happen organically. These were creators already that loved competing in Rifts, and so it really just felt like a natural fit. I don't think you can force an esport on anybody. It has to be super organic. They have to want to play kind of that style of game, and so it just fit really well. And doing the event, we saw it as a launch event and also a fun tournament to bring creators together, and just being able to do this in Brazil is so special. So much of the team here, and it's one of many events we plan to do. We try to do them in a smart way, right? We don't want to spend half our marketing budget on doing a single event. So we do it in a very smart way. We make sure it's people that want to be here, creators that want to be here and be a part of it. So.
And it's a very smart movie. Yeah. By the way, the esports scene, RavenQuest work. Yeah. Very fun.
It fits very well. The games are very fun, and we'll continue to improve them. Right, we'll continue to make it more dynamic, more fun, and more interesting. So.
Beautiful. And when can we expect map extensions?
Like to the game world or to PvP?
To the game world, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so we've shared a little bit, very quietly, but for the global release, the game world will actually be expanding by about 40%.
40%, man.
Yeah, we will be lots of teasers coming in.
Man, you've been building then.
Oh, we've been working very hard the last few months, and that's what we keep sharing. It's like, let us show how hard we work. Many teams, they have delays, they take a long time on stuff. We showed it with Early Access 3, and we'll show with the launch how much we've really been building. The game world is having a massive new Eastern... Wow, I'm really giving you alpha right now.
That's beautiful, man.
The game world to the east is having a massive new Eastern continent. There's more islands being added, and you'll actually be able to ship to the east as well, with new islands as well. So
that's super cool to hear.
Yeah. I'm giving you guys the first alpha. So.
That's nice. So good alpha here.
Yeah.
So we've got the Quest token coming to our way. I want to ask you if you have any active conversation with any centralized exchange. How is it going? What can you share with us?
Yes, I can't share too much on that. I can say that like our approach is a very much community first approach. We really believe in the DEX route on initial launch, and a centralized exchange as a catalyst. We don't feel that going to centralized exchange on day one makes sense for many reasons. One, you can't control your timing, right? And we feel it's very important. TG, very close to launch. And then on top of that, centralized exchanges take a massive position, which dilutes everyone involved, and also brings in kind of the wrong type of people. It's a very good catalyst. Make sure community gets involved on a DEX launch. They get in on a much more fair evaluation, and then let the speculators come with centralized exchange and let the community win. Right?
Yeah. Of course, you know what you do, so I trust you 100%, man.
If community wins, you have lifelong fans.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So last question would be, the Brazilian community demands a leak, man. You gave us some...
I just gave you a leak. Are you get another leak?
Like, spill us the tea, man. Like, what can you share with us? Like, any other extra info? We want to get the juice out of you.
I know. Now I'm trying to think, because I have a few things that I could give, but I got to be also a little careful. I can just say the next few weeks are going to be packed with things. I promise we will be leaking non-stop things. Tune into my AMAs. You get more leaks. But I gave you a good leak at the beginning.
You did.
I know the order, you know, but
did.
you guys will be eating happy.
So keep up to date into the RavenQuest Discord server.
Yes, that's
Check
the
the
place.
AMAs.
I'm in there all the time. Pretty much every week I do an AMA on usually Tuesdays, and I always leak so much that our community managers get mad at me. They always complain like, "Now you're stop leaking." So
let's be honest.
So if you want good leaks, you know, we usually have anywhere from 500 to 1,000 people in there for those. I talk a long time, but I drop a lot of interesting stuff. So if you want the early alpha, it's the best way to be in the AMAs.
But map extension at 40%, it's crazy.
It is. You'll see it. It's crazy, man.
Thank you for having me, man.
Thank you for being here.
Valeu, rapaziada. Tamo junto.